Welcome, guys, to our lesson. Today, we're going to be focusing on Microsoft Office Word. So, as you remember, guys, we now have got a lot of ways of opening our program. If you don't know how to actually open the program, you should refer to our lesson that we previously had. So now, just to refresh, guys, this is our start menu where we click and find all our programs. So at the bottom there, we have got our Microsoft Office Word there at the end. So if you scroll down, you find Microsoft Office Word. So all these programs that are here, they are linked and they are set in alphabetical order. You can see PowerPoint is in P, this is Q, this is R, S, T, U, V, then W. That is our Microsoft Office Word at the bottom. So if you want to open it, you can just click on it, then it's going to open there. And then the second way that we can open our program, which is what I prefer mostly, using the search. If you come here and you are using Windows 10, then you can type search. You can type your word there, and then the program will appear. Then you just go up there using your mouse, then you just click there, or you click open here, either of the two. You can click open, then the program is going to open. So these are the two ways that you can use. You can click start, then go down there, and then you find Microsoft Office Word. That is what we are specializing on, or any other program, or you click there, you type Word. Then of course, after typing Word, the Microsoft Office Word is going to appear. If it's not appearing here, which means we have to install your Microsoft Office Word program. So now, okay, let's open our Microsoft Office Word. I know now some of you have opened Microsoft Office Word, so this is very good for us. Then now we are focusing on our Microsoft Office Word program. This is the page that we are going to find after you open Microsoft Office Word. I'm using Microsoft Office Word 2016. I don't know what version that you are using on your computer or laptop. So if you are using Microsoft Office 2007 or 2010 or 2018, some of these things might be different on your page. Then it's good that you upgrade if you can. Then you get the latest Microsoft Office, whether 2016, 2019, or Office 365. So just try to follow with this one. But most of the things are mostly similar, especially if you are using Microsoft Office 2016. Right, okay, the first thing, we've got our file there. This is our tabs that are on top. We've got I'm on the home tab at the moment, so this is our file tab. If you click the file tab there, you will find the blank document and all these other templates that are put there. So for a fresh start, you can click new or click blank document. If you click new, it's going to ask you, do you want a new blank document, or you want to use the templates that are put here? So these templates, they are already designed for us to use them. If you are typing a letter, it's very good that you actually sometimes use a template, because most of the things have been done for you. Only what you have to do is to just edit. So this is a red and black letter. If you like it and you think it's a good one, then you can use it. This is an annual report. If you're using someone who's dealing with reports and other things, you can just take this template and edit it, because all the fonts and other things have been designed for you. So Microsoft Office Word comes with a lot of templates, nice ones. You can see this is very nice as well. This is a Word 3 look. There are endless themes that you can get from this Microsoft Office, because if you are connected to the internet, you can even search here online for other templates that you want. So these are good. For illustration purposes, I can definitely click on this one. so that you can see the report. Okay, I can just click there. So this template is there, and it's going to load. You can see my document has got some nice lines, and it's got all these. I can just edit whatever that I want, so which is very, very good. Yeah, so this is the template that is there that we can use. You can see that this document has opened, so we have got the best document ever that we can use. So it doesn't matter, whatever that we do, you still are set in the right way. So this is not my main focus on using this template. I want to start mine from scratch, which I believe is the farmers better way. So I'm going to close this program, and I'm not going to save it. Okay, so I'm going back to my original document that I had put initially. So on this document, things are going very smooth. So on the file tabs there, I'll just go to file, then I'll go to the blank document there. So now if you want to open an existing document, you can come to open here, you click open, then it's going to ask you your recent document will be here. Like I've been doing a couple of documents there. If you want to open a folder, then you can just choose the folder where your document is located, then you can go there. So this is how we open the documents. If you want to browse it yourself, it's easy. You can just click browse, then you can find the documents in the location where you have saved it. If it's in your my documents, then you come to my documents, then you open the folder or the kind of document that you want. So this is how we open our existing document. So now let me go back to the new tab, then I'll select blank document. Okay, this is my blank document that I'm going to be using now. So I'm very happy that I'm starting a fresh document. So what I have to do for people that are practicing, I'm going to show you a formula that we are going to be using more often. So this formula is very good because in that formula you will be using actually it to edit your documents as a practice. So if you are practicing some things, okay, this is the formula that is there. You just type equals lorem, then brackets. If you want 5 paragraph, you put 5. If you want 6, you put 6. And if you're not sure, you just delete it there. We're using your backspace. Then you put you press shift on your keyboard, then 9, then shift, then 0. It's going to write these brackets. If you want to write these brackets, they are on your number 9 and your number 0. So you cannot type them without pressing the shift down. So I think it's better that you press your shift key, then you press these two ones. So after pressing writing this formula, you just click enter. So now I've got this practicing area. So it's what Microsoft Office Word can do so that you practice. So the first thing that we're going to focus on now is to make this text, to make it bold. If you want to make it bold, you just first start by highlighting. So I want to make this whole paragraph to be bold. So I'll just click and hold my mouse and move it like this. Then after highlighting, so you just click the left click, hold it down and move your hand until you reach the end there. Then you come here where it says B for bold. You click bold there, then your letters are going to change, and then you click anywhere in the page. You can see this one is not the same now with this one. This one is much darker, which means it's bold. So this is good. If you want to use it, actually use bold letters. So now let's suppose you are okay. I'm just going to copy, just go to the next one. Let's suppose this is the name of somebody and I want to make only this one to be bold, so there's no need for me to highlight the whole line. I'm just going to click here at the beginning, move my hand and highlight there. Then I'm going to click a B, which is bold, so that only this word is bold. So that's how we actually make it bold. So you can see now, guys, that if you want to, whatever that you want to change in Microsoft Office Word, you first have to highlight it. So highlighting is clicking using a mouse, you hold and then you move it over. That's what we call highlighting. So now we have got highlighted this one. Now the next step, I want this paragraph to be bigger, the letters to be bigger than this one. So now the first thing that we have to do, I have to highlight this one, this paragraph. So I'll just click at the beginning, then move my hand and then down again, then all this is highlighted. Then for me to change this one, the size of this letter, I have to come to where there is a number, this number 11. It means this is the font size. So these letters, we call them the font, this one we call it the size. So I'm going to change this. I want to make it to be 16. I'm just going to click this arrow. Can you see this arrow? You just click there, then you go to number 16. So as you move to the smallest one, the letters change. As you move down to the biggest one, the letters go bigger and bigger and bigger. So now I don't want this one is too big for me. I want number 16. So number 16 is there, and then I'll click number 16, then this letter changes. So mind, after you do that, you have to click anywhere outside so that the letters remain like this. You can see now this is font number 16. It's bigger than these two, and it's not bold, but it's bigger. So you can change your size that way. So this one is normally used in a heading. If this was my heading and I want to change it, so I would make this one to be number 20 in heading, which means I'm going to click at the beginning, then highlight like this. Okay, then after highlighting, I would go to number 20. Okay, you remember this is where you should be on the home tab. Make sure you're on the home tab, then you go where there is a number here, you click the number and you go to number 20. Okay, number 20 is a bit bigger. Let me go to number 18. Then I click there on number 18, then my letters has changed so to a bigger font. So the next thing, I want to click anyway whilst it is still highlighted like this. I want to now take the advantage of underlining it. Now let's underline. To underline, you come where there is a U and make sure that you highlight this, what you want to underline, before you press this U. Okay, now I'm pressing U, clicking on with my mouse, then there is a line underneath there. In the same way, if you want to remove this line, you highlight, then you click the U, the line goes away. So I want to keep my line, I'll press there. Okay, so still under underlining. So what we can do again, there's an arrow next to there, which has got another types of underlining. Can you see this is just a one single line? If I want two lines, I put there. Before clicking, I didn't click, but it changes. If I want a bigger line, if I want a dotted line like that one, I put there. If I want another line like this one, underline with that one. It has got many underlining options. If I want this one, that is like I don't know what you call this one, but it's just something that is funny and it's nice for some other people who like that one. Then you can also choose more underlining options there, which is underlining options. You can just click there, then you choose. There are many underlining options that you can choose. Okay, but today I want to focus on that one. Then I'll press my cancel and go back to the arrow there. So now there is something that I want us to check as well. There is underlining color. Can you see the color there? So which means whilst you are there, you click there, then you go to the underlining color. So you can change the underlining color and put the color of your choice. If you want to underline with yellow, green, you want to underline with bluish or red, you can underline with red. So but I always prefer black, but it's up to you. If you like other colors, these colors are available for you depending on what type of a document that you are creating, because sometimes it's nice to use other underlining options. It makes your document very nice, but in this case I'm still going to stick to automatic, which is this one. So but you can change and make whatever underlining color that you like. It's good for us to have variety. You change. Okay, now we go to another sector whereby you want to change. I want to change the font now. The font Now font is like handwriting. We want to change this one and put another different one. So if I highlight here all this one, and then I come to font type, I want to change this one to another font that is called Basket All Face. So as you move here on top of these ones, you can see that your letters are changing. So it's easy. They'll be like this, like what this font look like. If you want it to look like this, you change it. Then as you scroll down with your mouse, then you can go down, or you can click this arrow if you want to use this arrow, or you can just click here and hold and pull down. You see, if you pull down, then you're going to have this forte. You can see this forte is like another style of writing. It's good. So if you change, then I want to change, put Basket All Face. It starts with a B. So don't be confused, because this one is written in alphabetical order. So I want to go to Basket All Face, this one. Then I'm going to click it. And you see this Basket All Face is very, very nice. If I want to make it big, I just go to this one. I want to choose 14 and make it a bit bigger. Then it's nice. So that's how we change our font type. Then the last one on this font that actually I want us to focus on is changing the color of your text. You can change your color and make it to be any color that you want. Remember, we changed the color of the underlining, but this time we want to change the color of these letters, the font. So I'm going to change this one. Okay, for me to change, remember, you first highlight everything that you want to change. If you want to change only this, you highlight that one, but I want to change the whole paragraph. So this A that is here is the one that is responsible for changing the color. So you can, if you want the color that is already showing there, you just click on it. But if you want more options, there's a small arrow next to it. You click there, then you come down, you move your mouse over. Can you see these are the colors that are there, so that you can use? If you want a red color, you put on there, your letter changes to be red. If you don't click, it doesn't change, but you have to click. But let's look at more colors before we change it. You click more colors, then this is where we find more colors. You can even click custom there, but I always prefer it to be on standard, so that you can change and choose exactly the color that you want. So if you think this is a good color, this yellow is a good color, you can change. But now I want to use a red color, so I'll choose the red that I want from here. If I click on it, it's going to show me the color versus the current one. This is the new color. It's going to look like this. So if I want to put a green, my words are going to look like this. If I put the blue, my words are going to look like this. So I want a red color. It's going to look like this. Then if I'm satisfied and you're happy like me, then you press OK. Then these letters are now red. You can click anywhere. Mind that you don't press any letter while it's still highlighted, because if you press any, like you press a P, all goes away. So don't do that mistake to press. First, make sure that you click somewhere next, so that this highlighting is removed. Because if you highlight on something like this and then you press a letter O, it removes everything. So please mind, don't make that mistake again of having your stuff to be deleted. So now this is my red color. If I want to make this to be blue, I will highlight like this, go to the arrow and select color blue. But I want this one that is at the bottom, color blue. Then click there. Then if I want a green color for this one, then I'm just going to click there and then select a green color, either from here, or I would go down to more colors, then choose this green that I saw last time. This one is a nice green. Okay, just press there and then the green is there. So you can do many colors that you want and exchange any color of your choice. You can just change there, then you click the arrows and do any color that you think is best for you. So these are just simple colors. I'm just making the colors. Can you realize that as you highlight, okay, let me change it. As you highlight and change, these colors that you are using, they are being put here, so that you can choose from them as well. So you can use more colors, and there are more other colors on gradient here. You can choose anything that you want, more gradient, and you go deep and deep and you change until this one comes here and you change it to the way that you want. But in a way, let's close this so that we won't confuse ourselves. So we stick to the simple way of changing our colors. So just choose, if the color is not there, you just look here at the standard color. If it still is not there, you go on more colors. Then I think you get the color that you want here. Then you can click on the color, then you can enjoy. So this is how we change all our colors to the actually the colors that we want. So you can even underline and make them bold and do everything. So remember, I mentioned bold here, but it's not only bold that we can do, we can even make italic. So let's highlight here and go to this second one, the I, and is for italic. Then it makes your letters to be like this. I don't know if you can see the change. It's like they are bent in a way. So this is italic. Yeah, italic. So you can also mix bold and italic. You can highlight there, okay, and press a B and mix the bold. Now it's bold and it's italic, and you can even change this to 14. Then it becomes a size, a bigger size. So now this is nice. This is one way of making our letters to be different. Right, there's something before we end this lesson, the last one, that we have to do. This means we are focusing on our letters. You can see they're just straight up and they're like this. But now sometimes you might want your letters to be aligned to the left. Sometimes you might want your letters to go to the right. So there is a way of doing that. So after here we've finished, but I'm going to show you as well. So on our lesson, actually next lesson that is coming. But before we finish there, let's suppose you wanted to write this in capital letters, and now it's written in small letters, and you want to change these ones to be in capital letters, right? Let's highlight first this one and change it to be capital letters, all of the things to be capital letters. What you have to do, you just have to click here, the small arrow next to here. I'm so sorry about that one. I meant to click here, sorry, here where is a big A and a small a. Yeah, then you check where it says uppercase. So uppercase means you are putting everything in capital letters, which is uppercase. And then if it's lowercase, you are putting everything in small letters, everything. So now, okay, just select this one. Then now your words are written in capital letters. Can you see everything now is in capital letters? So you don't need to start afresh and type everything. If I want to make this one to be in small letters, then I'll just come there, click the small arrow, then I'll put lowercase, then everything is going to be in small letters. Then there is another option here. If you click here, then you say you want a sentence case. So every sentence starts with a capital letter. So it is going to make sure that your capital letter is there at the beginning. Then now let's look at this one as well. Capitalize each word. Okay, if you click there, which means for every word that is starting, is going to start with a capital letter. Every word. So now this is another function that is very, very nice. So now I like that one. Understand? So these are also other types of font, actually formats that you can use, but I always prefer this sentence case. It's very good. Then I'll just do that one. So let's suppose this is the name of the person, Lorem, and you want to make it to be in capital letter. You can only highlight Lorem only. Then you come here, then you go to uppercase, then you say Lorem, supposed to be in capital letter. You can even choose another word inside the sentence. This one, if you want it to start, maybe it's the name of a person, you want it to start in a capital letter, then you say capitalize each word, then it's going to start with a capital letter. So instead of you typing and starting all over again, you can change using that way. So I guess you are happy and you can see what we are doing and you can follow nicely. So this is the way that we do things and we follow. So really this is very nice. So I want to show you something. Okay, what I've just done now, let's suppose you don't like this one to be green like it is, and you have put a lot of things inside. You just want your document to be like what it was. You see, okay, everything you want it to go back to where it was. You don't want this green thing. You don't want this blue, this red, these capital letters that we have put. So you just have to highlight the whole document. Okay, like if I want to remove from here, I just click there and click there. Then it takes everything like how it was at the beginning. If I want to remove this one and make it to be the original like what it was, then you just come here, click there, it cancels all the big actually font that we put, and the font type, and it removes the underline, it removes everything. So this is how you do away with all the formatting. Even here, if you click, then it just says to go back. Even here, if you want to change everything, just click this thing, this icon that is there. So if you are not sure of what an icon can do, you just put your mouse over it. It's going to show you what it can do. Then you click there, then it cancels. It tells you this one is for clearing all formatting. So the same applies to all these ones that are there. So let's suppose now you want to make this font a bit bigger. Then you just click smaller. It's going to make it smaller. If you click on this one, it's just going to make it bigger, bigger one by one. Can you see here it changes on 20? If you come here down, 18, 16, 14, so it goes in twos. So this is very, very good. You can use it for expanding your font as you check if it fits. Can you see now? I don't like this one, it's now on the extra line, so I can use this one to go back. So this is how we deal with this section of formatting our font. So now look at this one now, this nice one. It highlights now the text. This is a nice one. If you feel like you want to highlight your text so that it's visible and it's clear, and this one maybe you want to highlight this first line. Okay, if you want this yellow color like what I've done here, you just click on it. But if you want to change your color and put another one, you just make it like this to be green, then it's going to be green. If you want to highlight this one and you highlight it in another color, come here, you click, and then you say I want to highlight it in red, I want to highlight it in blue. So usually I like light colors. They are nice, they are very good. You can still read what is underneath, because you can see red there. You can now not clearly read even this one, the brownish. I don't know whether it's green or it's brown. This one is not good, you see. But these light colors, they perform a good job, and you can still read through your words. Some even gray is good. So I'll prefer this one at the moment. So this is how you highlight your font. So it's very good, and it's working to our advantage. So this one okay, is for changing the letters. We are taking another format using word art. So if you want your heading to be a bit bigger, you can select this one and then you play around it. I mostly use this one for headings. It's nice when you're using it for headings. So like if this is my heading and I want to make it nice to look in a word art format, I just click there, then I'll just choose this one. You see it's looking very nice, then I'll just make it smaller there, so it's very, very good. I'll then I'll underline it there. So this is the nicest way of changing these ones. But now for this lesson, I think we are home and dry, and you now know how to format your text, and you can do a lot of things in Microsoft Word. You can change the font, you can highlight, you can do a lot of things that are very, very nice. So I hope you also learned and you enjoyed. So familiarize yourself with this section. It's got a lot of things that you can do, because all these things are found in this section. You see there are some of the icons that we left, like this X and this one that is crashing. I think when you get time you can even check, but they are self-explanatory, because if you just see the striking tool, it just strikes through, you see. So it's good, they use it there. I don't know why they like it like this. I don't use it that much because I don't enjoy canceling things, but people, we are creative and we do a lot of things. So please follow up, and don't forget to subscribe actually, and give us a like so that we keep on posting videos like this and you learn your Microsoft Word and other programs that we have on the computer. And I really enjoy actually company of you guys watching our videos. Please feel free to ask questions and comments. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, and we'll meet on our next lesson. Thank you so much.